Hello, my name is Kelly Forster, and I'm a registered dietitian. I speak to people every day about how to feed themselves in a healthful and enjoyable way. There are many different ways to do this, which is why I talk about the puzzle pieces that all need to fit together for a person to eat well and enjoy food. One puzzle piece that frequently comes up for people is the connection between food and how someone looks, or in other words, food and someone's weight. So that's the puzzle piece that I would like to talk about today. Heritability is a word to describe something about somebody's body that can be passed down from birth parents to birth children, and then their grandchildren, and then their great grandchildren, such as the color of someone's eyes, or freckles on someone's face, or super long toes that pass down from one generation of family to the next. An example of something that is very heritable is height. So if birth parents are both short, it is unlikely that their children will be tall. But if someone's birth parents are both tall, it is more likely that their child will be tall. Something that is not heritable at all would be whether someone likes to wear hats. That is a personal preference that doesn't come down through generations of people, and it can change each day. So it is not heritable. Interestingly, a person's weight is as heritable as someone's height. This means that the way our body wants to look and its weight is passed down through generations of family. When you think of dogs, you may think that it makes sense that a little Chihuahua should not look the same or be the same weight as a big Great Dane. Luckily, there are lots of different shapes and sizes of dogs, and they can all be very cute in their own way. Similarly, there are all different shapes and sizes of humans, which is a good thing, and it's what makes our world interesting and beautiful. Now, if we try to connect food and weight, what we find is that there is no specific food that can change a person's weight on its own. So, having chips does not make us fat, just as having celery does not make us skinny. To keep our bodies functioning well, we need to eat meals and snacks throughout the day, which include fruits and vegetables, grains, and protein-rich foods. It is also important to have chips, cakes, cookies, candy, sometimes because that can help us to enjoy eating and to love all foods. If we are able to do all of those things, then our weight will be exactly what is best for our bodies. If I ate the exact same things in the same amounts as my sister or my best friend for a whole year, we would still look different and have a different weight because each of us has inherited a different body, which knows what it wants to look like. As we all grow throughout our lives, our bodies make important changes. Our bones change, our hair changes, and our weight changes as well. Did you know that babies don't even have kneecaps when they're born? But then, as they start to crawl and walk, their bodies develop much needed kneecaps. So, our bodies are very smart at knowing what we need and when. For example, there may be times when somebody's body gets bigger because their body is about to go through a growth spurt, or someone's body may get smaller because they had a bad illness. Even with these different changes, our bodies know what weight they want to be and will try to stick to that weight or get back to that weight. This is why dieting is so dangerous. Dieting is when we try to change the way we eat in order to lose weight. This can cause a lot of harm to our bodies and to our brains. And in the end, our bodies will still try to look and weigh exactly what it thinks is right for it. This is why it is so important for all of us to appreciate that humans will always look different from each other, with some smaller, some taller, some thinner, and some bigger people. Then we can just go ahead and focus on the other puzzle pieces for eating well and enjoying food, such as feeding ourselves all through the day and providing our bodies with a wide variety of nourishing foods, as well as occasional treat foods that bring us joy and satisfaction.